All right, what's going on, everybody? Sports expert here, and we got another video. We got week 2 NFL picks, guys. Appreciate y'all tuning into this video, and let's get it rolling. My Browns play in a couple hours here. It'll be Bengals versus Browns. So, okay, Bengals versus Browns. I'm a Browns fan, so I'm gonna roll with my Cleveland Browns. I'm gonna roll with my Cleveland Browns this week. I think they go to 1-1. I think they win by a score of 34-21. I'm going to go 34-21. I think they cover their spread, which is 6 points. And I think Baker's going to have a decent game. I think Odell has over 100 receiving yards. I think the connection, the chemistry between OBJ and Baker finally succeeds in this game versus Cincinnati. And Cincinnati's got a really banged up defense. So I think the Browns are going to put up a lot of points. I don't think Burrow's ready for the big stage yet right now. So I think the Browns defense definitely improves today. I mean, they still got a lot of pieces out, but I think our defensive line's going to dominate it, in a key matchup against one of the worst O-lines in football. Now, Falcons, Cowboys. I am going to go with the Dallas Cowboys at home. I'm going to go with the Cowboys. I think it's going to be a shootout, though. I think they win 42-38. I think it's going to be a really close game and a shootout. I think both defenses are going to get torched. The Cowboys don't have much of a secondary, but they didn't do too bad against Jared Goff last week. But the thing is, I need more consistency. Chidobe Awuzie wasn't as bad as I thought he would be. And the Cowboys, Dak Prescott has to be more consistent. They got to be more consistent on the offensive line. They brought in a right tackle, undrafted Terrence Steele out of Texas Tech, who I liked a lot coming out of college, but didn't have the biggest game this past week. But we'll see what he can do, see if he starts. But yeah, I think Cowboys get a big win. I think Matt Ryan has a huge game for Atlanta, but I don't think it's going to be enough to pull it out. Just too many inconsistencies on that Falcons defense. Now I'm going to go with Bills-Dolphins. I got the Bills winning this one. I think the Bills are going to win. And the reason why, I just don't think Ryan Fitzpatrick is a good football player. No Fitzmagic here for me. I think the Buffalo Bills have a top 5 defense in football. I think they're going to hold up once again versus Fitzpatrick and a banged up offense, and Devontae Parker's hurt. He's expected to play, but he still have some questions about that hamstring. But I'm gonna go Bills win 24-20. I'm gonna say 24-20 Bills. I think it's gonna be a closer game. I don't think Josh Allen has the biggest game either. I think the Dolphins play some okay defense, but I like the Bills in this one. I think Josh Allen's gonna have a decent game, but not an amazing game. Giants, Bears. I'm going to pick the Bears in this one. I think we're going to see Mitchell Trubisky back, guys. I think Mitchell Trubisky is showing that he is back, and he can definitely be a franchise quarterback for this Chicago Bears team. I think it's going to be a close game as well. I think the Bears are going to win 20-17. Give me 20-17 Bears. I think Daniel Jones has an okay game, but I think the Bears defense gets it together. I think Eddie Jackson has a big game. Same with Khalil Mack, Akeem Hicks, who's back from injury. He had a great game in Week 1 versus the Lions. So I believe the Bears are going to take this one, and I believe Mitchell Trubisky is gonna show what he can do. And Broncos Steelers, I'm gonna go with the Pittsburgh Steelers in this one. I'm gonna say Steelers win. I'm gonna go 31-14. I think the Steelers blow out the Broncos. I like Drew Lock, but I think he's definitely going to have some struggles in only his second season, in his first full season in the NFL. I think the Steelers have the best defense in football. I think the Steelers are definitely going to hold him in check. Cortland Sutton's likely going to be out, and if he does play, he probably will be limited. You see Jerry Jeudy dropped a couple balls in his debut. The receivers weren't too great for Denver, so I know, and that offensive line still has a lot of questions for the Broncos. I think the Broncos are definitely going to take an L here, and I think Pittsburgh has a big game, and I believe Big Ben's going to throw a couple TDs. I wouldn't be shocked if Juju Smith-Schuster had one of those. But we will move on, everybody. Lions versus Packers. I am going to go with the Detroit Lions. Yep, on the road for an upset. Detroit Lions upset on the road. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to have a big season. Everyone's hyping him up. He still didn't get any weapons in the draft, and I think it's going to cost him here in this game. I don't think he's going to be like this every game, and I think the Lions have the exact defense to potentially stop Rodgers. They definitely held Mitch Trubisky in check until those last 3 minutes of the game, so I think the Lions win, but I think it's going to be very close, 21-17. 18, Lions. I think Stafford plays well. I'm not sure if they're going to get Galladay back, but I haven't checked that out. But I mean, I think Adrian Peterson has a big game at 36 years old. So yeah, I think the Lions are going to take that one. Jaguars versus Titans. As much as I love the Jaguars, as I hope they keep winning, I'm going to go with Tennessee in this one. I think Tennessee wins by a score of 28 to 25. It's going to be an interesting score here. But I think they're going to get 25 points to Jaguars. I think Jaguars are going to be one of those situations where they need to go for 2, and they get it, but then aren't able to win the game. I think Gardner Minshew has a good game. Same with Ryan Tannehill. But I believe Taylor Lewan got banged up for the Titans, which definitely concerns me a bit. And A.J. Brown didn't have his best game, but I believe A.J. Brown's going to have a big game. He got out received by Corey Davis on Monday night, which was a bit surprising. Maybe Corey Davis can keep it up. So, but yeah, it is but I got Tennessee winning this one. I think their defense does well. I think Jadeveon Clowney has a sack or two, and same with Jeffrey Simmons. I think he stuffs the run. And I think if you play James Robinson in fantasy for the Jaguars, I would advise to sit him. I don't think he's going to do too much. That's just me. Vikings Colts. I am going to go with the Colts at home. I think Colts take advantage here. I think Vikings go to 0-2. Vikings didn't look very good to me. I think the Colts win by a score of 35 to 27. So 35-27 Colts. I think Phillip Rivers has a decent game, which is a bit surprising because he really hasn't played as well. But I think he's going to play much better in this game. I think T.Y. Hilton's going to play well. They got Jack Doyle. They got Jonathan Taylor, Nyheim Hines. Nyheim Hines is definitely going to make a huge impact for this team while Marlon Mack is out with that torn Achilles. So I got the Colts winning this one. Rams versus Eagles. Okay, this is an interesting game as well. I am going to try to hurry up with the picks here. I'm going to go with the Eagles. I think Carson Wentz bounces back. I think they're going to get some they're going to get some people back on that offensive line. So, but yeah, I believe they're getting Lane Johnson back. I think Carson Wentz definitely is a much better, much more consistent game. I'm going to go 23-16 Eagles. 49ers Jets. I'm not going to talk about this one too much. This is my lock of the week. 49ers win 34-10. So, I knew it. There we go. But I appreciate everyone being here in this video. Sean Wade has just announced that he will be returning to Ohio State. Let's go. The 49ers win 34-10. I think Darnold gets held in check in. He throws like 3 interceptions. And I think Garoppolo finds a way to have a big game. I think Mohamed Sanu has a better game than people think. So I'm going to go with the 49ers in this one. Panthers, Buccaneers. I think the Buccaneers actually blow them out. I think they're going to blow them out. I think they win 42-7. I do. I think that Buccaneer defense is going to be ferocious. They're going to want a bounce back. Tom Brady's going to go off, guys. I'm serious. He is going to go off with that receiving core. And Mike Evans should be a bit healthier. So Washington versus Cardinals. I think Cardinals go 2-0. I think they win. I'm going to say Cardinals win 20. This is a tough one. 24-13. 24-13 Cardinals. Kyler Murray will have a couple touchdowns. Dwayne Haskins will get a touchdown. He won't do much. He'll probably turn over the ball a couple times. Because I really like this Cardinal team. I think the Cardinals are going to be one of the best teams in football from what I see. I thought they would be a bit overhyped, but I really like them now. I think the Cardinals are going to be a very good team. Chiefs versus a lot of people have the Chiefs as the lock of the week. I don't disagree with their pick, even though that's not my pick. I'm going to go 38-20. I'm going to go 38-20. 38-20 Chiefs. I think that's going to be the result. Ravens, Texans. I think it's going to be closer than you think. I think the Ravens are going to win. I think the Ravens score 33, and the Texans will score 26. So 33-26 Ravens. Lamar goes for 3 touchdowns. I think J.K. Dobbins has another big game. I think J.K. Dobbins has a better game than Mark Ingram, even though it's going to be very close. I think J.K. Dobbins had a great game against the Browns, former Buckeye. So I think he's going to have another big game. Watson has a decent game, but I mean, his defense is not going to hold up. I don't see much on that defense that's going to hold up the Baltimore Ravens. Patriots, Seahawks, Sunday Night Football. I'm going to go with the Seahawks to win. So I got the Seahawks winning 40-34. I think it's going to be another shootout here. Cam versus Russ. Bill Belichick even said Russell Wilson is the best quarterback he's seen. He's very good. One of the best he's ever seen. Best in the NFL so far. think he shows it again, even without an offensive line. It's Russell Wilson's team. For sure, Russell Wilson's team, arguably the best quarterback in football. As the past couple weeks, I've been leaning towards saying Russell Wilson is the best quarterback in football. That guy has so much talent. He's amazing. So I think he's going to have a big game here. And Saints-Raiders Monday Night Football. A lot of people are doubting the Raiders. I think the Saints win, but I think I think it's going to be closer than people say. I'm going to go 27-22 Saints. I think Raiders are going to be in a position where they need to go for 2, but then they can't pull it out. I think the Saints are going to do well. Michael Thomas is a huge loss with that ankle injury. Not sure if he's going to be put on IR or not, but that's a huge loss. So I think the Saints pull it out. I think Drew Brees still has a good game, though, with Emmanuel Sanders there. So I appreciate everyone tuning into this video. Please subscribe if you're new. Those are my picks. Just scroll once again to show you guys. So, but yeah, we got Thursday Night Football, Browns, Bengals. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream it because I kind of want to hang out with family and do watch along with them. So I appreciate everyone being here. I'm out, guys. So those are my picks for the week. Peace.